delivery this morning. I got the Urban Decay Naked Heat palette. I was so excited when I received it. Look at these stunning colors, like amazing. If you are interested in seeing it, then please keep on watching. Taking a 227 and the shade Ounce. I'm gonna pick up a little bit of that powder and set over the concealer just to make sure that it's nice and soft and our eyeshadow lasts all day. Now with my 227, I'm gonna go right in with Lobo, Blow, and we're gonna start to shade in the socket line and build up that warmth so it's gonna just shoot right out in photos. I'm just gonna add on the same brush a little bit of He Devil and really warm up that socket line. Get it popping. I'm gonna take my Shape Tape concealer and get a tiny little bit on my pan, probably about that much. And then I'm gonna take a 238, which is a tiny little, I don't even know if it's for concealer really. It's a precise shader, same but different. I'm gonna pick up a tiny little bit of that concealer and we're gonna carve out my socket line. And now that I'm finished with that concealer, I'm gonna take He Devil again, and I'm just gonna add like really small amounts just over the top here, just to blend it off and not to give it such a harsh line, so that it fades really nicely into the outside color. To intensify the next shade, I'm gonna take my 238 brush and some Urban Decay All Nighter spray. Spray that brush down so that it's really wet. So picking up Lumbre, tilting my head back a little, is that my hair? I'm gonna start to apply that color everywhere that we put the concealer. I love this technique. Pain in the ass, but it's a good technique. I'm gonna go in with Scorched, which is a little more pink based, on the same brush, and I'm just gonna press it in the very center. So we're getting that nice fade from like really shimmery, pinky to then red on the outside. Now to finish off the look, we're gonna go in with En Fuego. And we're gonna take it on a bullet brush and just add that to the very outside of the eye, just so it fades into something a little bit more deeper. Taking my usual 77 by Inglot liner, it's so pigmented in black. Just adding some Benefit mascara, get those lashes going. My mascara face is terrible. I look like a serial killer. Oh my. For lashes, let's go in with Lily Lashes. Tilting my head back and placing them directly on the lash line. Now that I've got my lashes on, I want to deepen up the bottom of my eyes, but I don't want to go on my skin just yet because I like to do my base before I actually go back and finish my eyes. But to deepen up the bottom and make it like really nice and red, I'm actually gonna go in with the Jean-Michel Basquiat. Video, I don't know how to say it. Jean-Michel Basquiat. I just feel like I'm in a museum when I say that. Anyway, I'm gonna take this liner and I'm gonna run it in the waterline of my eye and make it really red. Oh my God, a little more orange than I thought. That's okay, we're gonna go with it. But I've got a vision. I've got a vision, it's gonna come to life. For my base, I'm gonna take the Sephora Luminizer Booster. I love these drops so much, and I think I cursed myself because I had them just sitting on my bench like this without a lid on it, knocked it over, everything fell on the ground, and I was like, so I'm gonna take a little bit on my pan and I'm gonna mix in my Hello Flawless. I'm gonna actually take two shades today. I'm gonna take Toasted Beige and Champagne, mix them together. To prime my face, I'm gonna take the Zoeva Strobe Gel that I just got in the mail the other day. It is so incredibly beautiful. I don't know if we can get a zoomy zoom on this one tone. I actually don't know how to say that name. What a surprise. Carla doesn't know how to pronounce something. I'm gonna call it Aioli, because that's what it looked like when I first, you know, had in my first glance. And then I'm gonna mix it in with my foundation. So just taking my Hello Flawless, my Strobe Gel, and my Sephora Luminizing Drops, we're gonna actually start to apply it in a circular motion all around the face. Now that I've got enough coverage with my brush, I'm just gonna go in with my beauty sponge and press it all into my skin. Make it nice and full and flawless. I love that brush to death, the 125 by Zoeva, but sometimes it can leave some brush strokes, so just gotta make sure you go over and make sure it's nice and even. Aureole. Now, I'm not finished with my Strobe Gel just yet, but I'm gonna take my Shape Tape Concealer by Tarte, and with the applicator, go right underneath the eye. Face is nice and highlighted. Let's go in with my Baby Beauty Sponge and blend that off. I love that this sponge is so little. It just gets like right underneath the eye. And we're gonna make sure we turn around the Beauty Blender when we get to these areas, just to make sure that there's no harsh line. I love my eye makeup today. I feel like this palette is going to do so well because the colors are so universal. Just before I set my under eye, I'm gonna take my strobe gel again by Zoeva. I'm going to actually put the back of the beauty sponge into the strobe gel and collect some product just like this. And I'm gonna bounce it onto this area of my face. Really make sure that glow is gonna come out and to not be covered by the concealer. Because the Shape Tape is so full in coverage, I was worried it was going to hide it a little. So I want to make sure that really nice creamy glow is going to come out in this area here. Let's go ahead and set my under eye. I'm going to do the Laura Mercier Translucent. I'm actually, you know, I feel like I'm not going to bake this time. You know, I want to change it up. Today I'm going to do my base a little different. I'm actually going to highlight first and then contour and blush. So let's go in with my Becca Pearl Flashes Gold. Take a fan brush by Zoeva and add that highlight. Let's contour my face. So I'm gonna take a 127 and some Laguna Bronzer by NARS. And you know my drill, in a 3 motion, shade that cheekbone, underneath the cheekbone and on the jawline as well. For my nose, I'm gonna take a 235 and the same Laguna powder, and I'm going to make the lines really close together, but I'm just going to dab on the contour using this motion here. So I'm actually applying and then blending down. For blush, I'm gonna take my Nude Spectrum by Zoeva. And I really love how neutral these blushes are. I feel like if my blush is too pink, I just look like I'm 5 years old. So I like it when they're a little bit more neutral. So I'm actually gonna take this shade here. And these days I'm actually liking to wear my blush a little higher. So I'm just gonna go in this area here and not so much down here. For lips, I'm gonna take my favorite Strip Down by MAC. I'm gonna take Abstract by Urban Decay. Adding a tiny bit of the Crystal Topper by Becca and placing that in the very center. It's Champagne Dream X Bellini. We're doing everything Urban Decay today, so I'm gonna take my Urban Decay All Night Spray. And this is the finished look. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. I loved creating this Urban Decay Naked Heat look. I think that it's so rich in color and it really complements golden skin tones. So I hope that you guys enjoyed watching it. Please let me know what you want to see in the future. I will see you next time.